You might be surprised about why marriages succeed. First of all, your marriage is going to succeed if you do the four laws automatically. So the four laws of love are priority. That means number one thing, your marriage is number one, not your job, not your, of course, under the Lord, not your job, not your children, not your mother, not your friends. Where you have to be number one priority is your spouse, not your hobbies and not your sports and not your TV. All those things that can take the place of spouse being number one. So that's the first law of love. And we'll discuss all the rest of them in this training. But that first law of priority is so important. And in that, you must be best friends. So the best marriages are where the spouses are best friends. And that's because they're getting their four needs met. So the four needs for women are security, and that means I'm safe with you. I can securely know my heart is safe with you. So security, and also that friendship where I have access to your thoughts and your heart. You're not an island. You're not over there by yourself. Women need that full access to their husband's life and heart, thoughts, and then soft, non-sexual affection and leadership, spiritual leadership of the home is what I'm teaching you about praying together. For men, they need to feel valuable. They need to not be attacked and criticized all the time and brought down. They need to feel respected and like a human being, but with value and respect. And then they also need sex, which we'll discuss. And men surprisingly also need friendship with their wife. That's one of their needs, to know that their wife is their best friend. And then also domestic support, where women are setting the tone for the home as a safe and comfy place. So those are pretty simple, and those are going to happen when we do the four laws. Another important thing for successful marriages, and this is a statistic gained by John Gottman, and that is marriages that turn towards each other have a much better chance of growing and surviving. That means we're not going when our spouse says something, we can turn towards them and acknowledge that that doesn't mean that we agree, but it's just we turn towards, they know they heard us. We turn towards, or if we don't turn towards, we're going to turn away, meaning I'm just going to ignore you, or we're going to turn against, meaning I'm going to judge or attack you anytime you say anything. So turning towards your spouse is very important. Also repairing those incidences of hurt. And we're going to show you about that in the training. You must repair, come back and repair. We can't keep piling on unresolved conflict, which is what happens in marriage. And forgiveness is very important. Forgiveness is very hard. We're going to talk about that in the training, but it's an important part of building trust. We can't build trust with someone who is holding a pound of flesh against us. And then the last but not least is marriages that succeed, pray together. That is a given. That's why I'm so stressing it in this training. So pursuing this four laws of love is going to help your marriage succeed.